Hello everyone and welcome back to Diddy Kong Racing. This time we're going to be doing the second part of the Silver Coin Challenge for Adventure 2. And we are now going to be starting at Sherbet Island, where we're going to be taking on the first course, as you may have expected already, Whale Bay. Whale Bay Silver Coin on Adventure 2. It's really not that hard. In fact, this one's pretty easy to do. You're going to have some silver coins that are very easy pickups. And then there's going to be some silver coins where you have to go to the outer side of the track. Meaning that you're forced to miss the zipper at all costs. But anyways, there's also like two different branching paths that you gotta take. Like, there's going to be one on the ship, and then there's going to be one right over here to where you're guaranteed to hit the zipper. So, there's no silver coin that's playing hide and seek this time around, or have you required to use your brake. So, Whale Bay is one of the silver coin challenge that you shouldn't really have problem with, but that's basically it for Whale Bay. Now, the next track we're going to be doing, this one is hard. In fact, it's one of the hardest silver coin challenges to do. But what track could it possibly be? I'm pretty sure you guys know already what's coming up. Crescent Island is the next course, and this is one of the few courses that I believe to be the hardest one to do for Silver Coin Challenge Adventure 2. So, first off, you're going to notice right away that there are at least 3 silver coins that are out of plain sight and therefore are hiding from you. Make sure you make those count and pick them up. There's also one of the silver coins that behind the main mast where the arrow is pointing right. So yeah, getting silver coin right here are really brutal. And they're pretty critical to get. And then there's the last silver coin that out of plain sight. So yeah, this is pretty much one of the first few courses that can take quite a while for you to do if you don't know the layout well enough of this course. The track, in other words. But basically what you gotta do is make sure you take care of the ones that are out of plain sight and therefore are hiding, because the one can get you pretty easily. And it's gonna take you several tries. So if this takes you more than one try, don't be surprised, because that one is very, very brutal and hard. I did warn you after all that some of these were going to be brutal. I'm not kidding when I say that. Silver coin takes no prisoners here. Okay, so Pirate Lagoon, this one actually isn't too bad. At least in my opinion. And I probably would say this is about at the same level of difficulty as Whale Bay was, which is what we did 2 tracks ago. There is one silver coin, however, that can be pretty tricky to get. But as you may have noticed, there's not too many silver coins that are on the outer side of the track. But anyway, the tricky jump is where you like jump over the ramp. Now that one can be pretty tricky to get. You just need to make sure you have like the right angle for that jump. And just hope that you get on the first go like I did. But yeah, like I said, Pirate Lagoon is pretty easy for the most part. It's just that the one at the very end, that one can be pretty tricky to get. But overall, most of these silver coins are in plain sight, and they're pretty easy pickup. Plus, no branching past 2. Alright, so Treasure Cave, this one is honestly pretty easy to do for the Silver Coin Challenge. You're gonna have some silver coins that's gonna be on the outer side of the track, and then there's gonna be some on the inner side, which means having to get close to the wall on where you need to turn. Now there is at least one silver coin that does play hide and seek with you, but I don't think you should have too much problem getting. But I'd say that's probably the most crucial one to get, along with that other silver coin that's like right next to it and in plain sight. So for Treasure Cave, I don't think you should have too much of a problem with this one. But Crescent Island, like I said 2 tracks ago, that's the one you need to really watch out for, because, yeah. Anyway, Sherbet Island is now officially done, which means there are only 2 more areas to go, and next up, you guessed it, is Dragon Forest. Alright, so starting off Dragon Forest is, of course, Windmill Plain for the Silver Coin Challenge. Now, this is one where you kind of want to go on like a zigzag, because most of these silver coins, they are going to be either to your left or they're going to be to your right. There are some that are going to be in the center, and there will also be some zippers that you're forced to miss the first time around. Well, at least one to say. And then there's going to be some that are going to be far off the distance. But basically, you just want to look at every direction, left and right, and you should be able to collect all of them. But there is at least one that hides from you. And it's going to be coming up right over here to where the hay bale is. So, behind the hay bale is a silver coin. That is one you can easily skip over if you're not careful. I mean, don't you just hate looking at finding those silver coins that just hide from you? Pretty trickish, aren't they? Basically, that's what you want to watch out for the most part. So that's pretty much my only hint for you. Look to your left and also look to your right. And some in the middle when you have time. And that's basically all I gotta say here. So I'm gonna see you guys on the next track. Okay, so Greenwood Village. This is another one of the courses that can be pretty hard to do. In fact, I find it as one of the top 3 hardest courses to do Silver Coin Challenge on beside Crescent Island. And as you just saw there, I really screwed up for that second silver coin I collected. But that is because for like about half of these silver coins, you're gonna want to use your brake in order to avoid a hard collision to the wall, because crashing the wall makes you lose a lot of speed, as you guessed already. But for most of these silver coins, most of those are on the outer side of the track. And then the last silver coin that you're going to find is going to be right where the well is, which is pretty much a branching path to make a shortcut if you wish to go there, instead of doing like a U-turn on that section where there's like 5 balloons. But yeah, Greenwood Village is really not easy to get used to at all, because like Crescentwood, this is going to take you several attempts before you succeed. But I'm going to say this one more time. Use your brakes here, because brake is your best friend, and if you can avoid a hard collision on the wall at all costs, you'll guarantee get all the silver coin and victory will be yours. Boulder King and Silver Coin Challenge. I can't really tell you if I think this is hard or if this is easy. Part of me want to say it's a little mixture of both. But right away off the bat, you're gonna notice that the first 3 silver coins are kind of to the outer side of the track, in which you gotta go out of your way to get those. Now for this part right here, for 1 lap, you're gonna want to take the path that's longer than the one with the red balloon, because it directly leads you there. And you want to make sure you pick up 2 or 3 silver coins taking the longer path. But even if you don't get it, the third one, you can still get it getting the shorter path. So really, I wouldn't say this is all too bad, but it can be pretty tricky to find with those not familiar with the game and not gotten enough practice and know the track. I know I said this many times, but I'm actually being quite serious here. But anyway, for the last silver coin, you want to make sure you turn right and do a U-turn from off the drawbridge. And make sure you don't miss it like I did on the second lap. Otherwise, Conquer right there wouldn't have passed me here. Now, for my opinion about the Hovercraft Silver Coin Challenge, they're really not all that bad, really. But now there's only 1 track left for Dragon Forest. Haunted Woods. Okay, so Haunted Wood, I feel like this is probably the easiest one out of them all for Dragon Forest. Basically, for the Silver Coin Challenge here is, like all the other courses that we've done so far, we have to take the other side of the track, collect the silver coin, check each side, and then you're done. Even check all the branching patches. So yeah, this one is pretty easy for the most part. This one I believe you should be able to cruise through. Now, I wouldn't say it's the easiest out of them all. I still think it's Ancient Lake. But it's like one of the 5 easiest ones. Besides some of the ones in Dino Domain and some of the other courses that we done. But with that out of the way, there's only 1 area remains. And that, my friend, is Future Funland. So, that's all for the second part. The final part will be coming to you momentarily. I will see you guys then. Stay safe, everybody.